Hi, my name is Casey Kilpatrick, and this is my MSW Capstone project presentation for the School of Social Work at Renison University College 2018. My capstone idea for my Master's of Social Work was to complete something that represented me both artistically and professionally. To do so, I thought of doing a full tattoo piece that represented my journey in this social work program, my journey as a social worker, the ups and downs, and the theoretical approaches and ethical values that I consider to be impactful for my personal and professional life as a social worker. So I hope you enjoy. The first piece of my capstone that I want to describe in detail is what is called a foo dog. And a foo dog in Asian culture is kind of like a lion. It's a protector or a guardian. So this to me represents the advocacy work that is involved in social work. To me, it points to my key value, which is the pursuit of social justice. And it also is a strong symbol. As you can see by the picture, it's a little bit dark looking, and that's to represent strength. And a strengths-based approach is something that I think is so impactful. This is an approach that I have had so much growth with, and it's such a simple theory, but I see so much positivity from it. I've worked with a lot of marginalized populations while working in the child welfare field and doing my placement in the child welfare field. And I believe that a lot of social issues mask the strengths of people. People in crisis and facing challenges, whether it be mental health or substance use or poverty, almost find it impossible to see strength and hope. So using a strengths-based approach can empower people and show them that they do have hope and they can make positive change, and empower people to grow as people and see resilience and support, build relationships, see the potential, and have the desire to change in life. So this is my area of focus. This is the most highly impacted area of my practice, and that's why I wanted to really start off with focusing on the protector, the advocate, and the justice symbol of a foo dog that's on my inner bicep. So the next piece I want to describe is the dragon koi. This represents the process of my education, and to me, a successful journey. But the dragon koi is a koi fish that has not turned completely into a dragon, and to me, this represents that I'm not fully completed my process due to my age, my inexperience, and the fact that I believe, based on my professional identity, this is only the beginning. And due to values and principles of competence, that I still need to grow. I still need to work on my skills. I still need to learn. I still need to hone in on theoretical approaches and ethical guidelines. A full dragon would show, a veteran social worker that might be ready to retire. But this represents that there's more to be done. There's more growth. I need more supervision experience. I need to learn more. I need to grow as a professional. I need to acquire new skills. This also represents the path to me, which represents solution focus. So I have a goal that I'm working on, but I'm not there yet. And it's what I want to achieve. So this is about growth for me, competence, professional identity, and the fact that I need to continue. The next piece of the capstone I'm going to describe is the dragon gate. So this dragon gate is a gate that is often seen in Asian culture, and the koi fish swims upstream against the current and jumps this and turns into a dragon. So that's part of the whole piece. So this, for me, again, describes advocacy and the pursuit of social justice. You swim upstream against the oppression of society, promoting human rights, pushing boundaries, pushing for social change, and fighting against injustice and social issues. I faced some difficulty in my own life. I was raised by a single mom in a low-income family. I was in a serious car accident where I was hit by a drunk driver in 2013, and this is what motivated me to go into the field of social work. This also describes advocacy work. I want to support those who feel beat down and oppressed by the system and feel hopeless. And in child welfare, this is something that's huge because most people hate the Children's Aid Society. They're hopeless when being in it. So I want to support people to find strength. And this is my area, my focus, my passion is to advocate, support, and help people find strength. And I think I found a great piece of my professional identity and working with these difficult cases and in a difficult field and helping people feel supported in that I'm a supportive advocate for them. The next piece of my capstone creative piece I want to discuss is these two lotus flowers. There's one on the back of my wrist, and there's one in the inside of my elbow. And these lotus flowers represent purity and knowledge and passion. So a lotus flower emerges through the water in the morning and blooms in the daylight. And to me, this represents how there's always consistent growth and there's always going to be emergence of light through the darkness that can be the water or the night. And so the way I look at this is even in darkness, which I believe is like social issues, there is still potential for everyone to blossom into the light. And this is done through support, strengths-based work, solution-focused work, advocacy, working together, setting goals, addressing challenges, and working with people, engaging them to prove that, even in the darkest times, there's still opportunity for growth, like a flower. So with that all being said, this is a 4-section picture of the completed full artistic piece. I believe this incorporates the systems theory. Everything is together, it's interacting. There's no space, there's water and leaves and natural artistic creativity that connects everything. And I believe this represents how everything in our society and community is involved and how community is so important to supporting each other and uplifting each other. And we come together with support and planning and referrals and bringing in kin families in child welfare and supporting all family members and working together and using the signs of safety approach and just having that teamwork. I think this represents how I feel the system in our community needs to come together, and this is the full journey. This is the full piece. This is how everything is connected to each other. My thoughts on strength-based approach, advocacy work, social justice, everything together is what this is for me in my social work journey. So just to conclude, here are some pictures of the process that I went through getting tattooed. I probably didn't take enough pictures, but I feel this has been a long process that I've put my blood and my sweat into, and that's how I feel about social work. This is my passion. This is more than just a career for me. This is something that you have to adjust your life to. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I have really enjoyed the process, and I just want to thank you for taking the time to look at my presentation. Thank you.